Hi guys, Deb Ackler here, back with another video. And the title of today's video is what to do if you are finding yourself depressed for no reason. So first and foremost, if you have struggled in your relationships, or on the flip side, are just looking to create deeper, juicier, more connected, and more loving relationships in your life, I want you to know you are in the right place. And you're gonna wanna stay tuned to the end because I'm gonna be sharing with you a complimentary way that I can support you further in helping you to see some of the subconscious blocks that you may not be able to see right now that are causing blocks in your relationship, right? That are causing relationship pain. So that being said, let's dive into today's topic around what to do if you're feeling depressed and it doesn't feel like there's any reason for you to be depressed. And the cause and the real reason for this so much of the time is that you're likely an empath. So as an empath, what we tend to do is we tend to take on the feelings of everyone around us, right? We tend to take on their experiences, their feelings. You may have grown up in a household where you were the person who always was trying to make everyone feel better. You almost were in the adult or the caretaking role, even though you were a child. So first and foremost, notice if that resonates for you. Notice if that's true for you. That was really, really true for me. And I learned in that environment how to caretake, right? How to support everybody else and make sure everybody else was okay, but at the cost of myself and the way that I felt. So then what happens as adults is we can tend to feel these things, and a lot of times we don't have any reason or any explanation for that. And the reason why we don't have any explanation for that is a lot of times we've taken on the way someone else feels, right? So when we were kids, we took on the way our mom or our dad felt, right? And we were trying to make them feel better. A lot of times it's the mother, but it can be your dad too, right? So just noticing if you took on, if they were always hurting or sad or depressed, or maybe they were single and they were always lonely or alone, right? You might have taken on and tried to help them to feel better. And in the process, you sacrificed yourself. And so then as adults, we go out into the world, and a lot of times if we don't have the proper protective mechanisms in place, so much of the time what can end up happening is we end up feeling depressed and we don't have any reason for that. And again, that is because that depression, that anxiety, that fear, that sadness, that loneliness, that anger, that guilt, it's not ours. So the first thing that you need to do if you are feeling this way and you have no reason in your present day world for that is to ask yourself, is this mine, right? Is this depression mine? Is this anxiety mine? Is this mine? Then from there, once you have asked yourself that question, what you can start to do is start to set some intentions. So first, one of the things I always like to do is I will say the words, and you can say this in your head or say it out loud, and you can do this even before you interact with other people, but if you find it's afterwards, that's okay too. And you can set the intention, what's mine is mine, what's not is not. What is mine is mine, what's not is not, right? So you can say that out loud or say that to yourself. And then you can see, you can basically see, a lot of times when we're in environments, we get courted by other people. It's like courted, C-O-R-D-E-D, right? So we get courted by other people. And so we can let go of those cords. Whether you believe in the archangels or not, you can just simply say out loud, please disconnect any cords I have to any other being. I usually do this with Archangel Michael because he's the master at pulling out any cords. So I'll say to Archangel Michael, please pull out any cords that I have to. I can either do it in a group mass where it's like to anyone I was in that environment, or to XYZ person, to one specific person, or the people that I was around in that environment. So I'll say out loud, Archangel Michael, please pull out any cords that I have to this person, and then I'll say, please pull out any cords that they have to me as well. And when I do that, you can feel that gets lighter, right? And when I do that, then all of a sudden I'm coming back into my body, into my experience, and I am no longer taking on all of the feelings and the energies that are around me. Now, if you've struggled in your relationships, and a lot of times you have taken on a lot of other people's experiences, and you don't have maybe that strong sense of self in your relationship, and that maybe has caused you a lot of relationship pain, I would love to speak with you on my complimentary 30-minute relationship assessment. Now, on this assessment, we'll hop on the phone. I will help you to identify a lot of the subconscious blocks that you may not be seeing right now that can be blocking you from having happy, loving, amazing, awesome relationships. And we will put a plan in place to start to begin to help you to shift these for good. So I would invite you to apply to that below, and there's a ton of other relationship healing and relationship resources below as well, so check those out. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.